Vershaun Lee of the USA got a bye in the previous round, and as I mentioned a few times over the course of the last 2 or 3 days, this new look USA team has really impressed. This is another young fighter. He's not even 21 yet, he's 20, Vershaun Lee. But they've all stepped up. They've all won in Ring B. Ring B has been a very fertile hunting ground for USA fighters. Robbie Gonzalez got a win earlier on. Bumped into Jamar Talley in the dining room yesterday, had a quick chat with him. And they're all loving this, they're really enjoying it. The opportunity, the setting, the stage, the profile of it. They've taken to it, they're taking to it in exactly the right way. They're not cocky, but they believe in themselves. They believe they belong here. And they proved it up until this point. So what are we going to get from Vershaun Lee? National Golden Gloves champion in 2021. Blessing WALDROPT to Trinidad and Tobago Caribbean Development Youth Champion in 2019. He's even younger than Vershaun Lee at 18 years of age rather. So we've got a 20-year-old against an 18-year-old.
Ring B, round number 1.
So Lee in the red, WALDROPT in the blue. Just trading jabs early on. Right hand landed there from Lee.
Ring A, seconds out.
Just feinting to jab to the head there. Vershaun Lee. WALDROPT stepping in, but didn't reach with that 1-2. That just hit gloves. Right hand there from Lee. He's holding the centre of the ring. For the right again, but it just slipped over the shoulder of WALDROPT. Throws that jab off the back foot again, looking for the right hand. Lee, a left hand comes back there from WALDROPT. He's putting the pressure on here, Lee. Ready to go with that right hand at all times, and that one landed clean. That's what he's looking for. He's not throwing bundles of punches, but he's, make no mistake, he's looking to put it on WALDROPT here. That front foot pressure, shuffling in, just flexing those knees. Feints with the front foot. WALDROPT did react to it. Again with that lead hand, just trying to distract with the lead hand there, just kind of waving it really towards the head of WALDROPT and then throwing the right hand off the back of it. Just cutting the ring off on WALDROPT. He goes down to the body with the right hand. He was looking for the right there, Lee. Missed with it. Just hasn't quite managed to measure that right hand, Vershaun Lee. He spent the entire round looking to try and set it up. He's got it through a couple of times, once really nice and clean. He obviously feels that it's there, because that's what he's looking to throw. He's not just throwing single rights, he's looking to try and set it up with a jab. So he's going about it the right way. It just hasn't quite happened for him yet to the extent that he would have liked it to, but that's his round. As I said, he was on that front foot. He's just trying to take that space, just inch forward, push WALDROPT back. WALDROPT having to work pretty hard in that first round to keep him at bay. maybe just needs a few more feints for Vershaun Lee, just to see if he can open up WALDROPT that way. That was the right hand that got through. It looked like he did anyway. I think he managed to ride that quite well, actually, the TTO fighter. But another one off the back of it did land, and then a left hand as well.
Round number 2.
So into the second. WALDROPT looking for a right straight off there. He knows that he's lost that first round. He might have to be more aggressive. That might suit Vershaun Lee. Steps in with the right hand there. WALDROPT immediately pulls the feet back out. And again here, Lee just creeping in. Double jab. Wasn't in range for that. Single right hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 245 in the ring A, the winner on points by
Good right hand.
decision is the boxer out of
Straight into the chest there, and as a punch landed, so not called a knockdown by the referee. I think a punch did start that descent to the canvas, so I think it would have been fair enough if the ref had called that. Good strong right hand there, and that it forces the standing count. Just got his feet a little bit closer there. And landed that right. That's what he'd been looking for throughout that entire first round. As I said, he obviously felt it was there. That was a lovely right hand, and down he goes, and the referee waves this one over, and there is the finish from Vershaun Lee. Perfectly executed, 2 in a row. The first one was right on the button, and the second one, well, it blew the button up, because you could see what happened to Blessing WALDROPT when he went down there. Tried to stay on his feet, but his legs had completely gone. And just looks over to his USA teammates in the crowd over my left shoulder, and Billy Walsh's American team are kind of flying, particularly in this ring. That was surgical, the way he landed that right hand there. He was trying to set it up in the first round. It wasn't quite happening for him.
in round 2 at 1 minute and 43 seconds by way of knockout to the red corner from the USA, it's Lee Vershaun.
WALDROPT looks okay, which is always a relief. And now that he's back on his feet, we might get to see that finish again. It's always the right thing to do, not to show a finish, a knockout, if the fighter has been hurt. Well, that was the first time he went down to the canvas. That was, I think, a legitimate punch, actually. The ref could have called that. And that was the first right hand. As I said, he just got his feet a little bit closer. And there was the second one. Set it up with the jab. He wasn't even trying to land that jab. He's just measuring the distance. Just through with that jab.